Ready?
12 Rejections. J.K. Rowling still rewrote history. Could your dream survive that?
Here's how you can find your own magic in the face of doubt.
Let's see how 12 Rejections became the foundation of a legend.
That's the magic of persistence, and it lives in all of us waiting to be unleashed.
Sometimes the greatest magic isn't in fantasy, but in refusing to give up on yourself.
As we explore her journey, think about the dream you might have set aside. Rowling's story is for anyone who's ever dared to dream.
The path to success is rarely straight. It's paved with obstacles, despair, and the belief that what you have to offer matters.
We celebrate her for the world she built, but the real story is her grit in the quiet, lonely moments, sending her manuscript out again and again.
Rowling's journey reminds us that rejection is often a detour, not a dead end.
This isn't just a story about magic and wizards, it's about the power of resilience, believing in your vision when nobody else does.
For J.K. Rowling, those 12 rejections weren't the end. They were the spark that ignited a legend. Before she was a household name, she was just a writer with a manuscript and a heart full of hope, facing a wall of doubt.
What if I told you that one of the greatest success stories of our time began with failure? Not just one failure, but 12. 12 times a door was shut, 12 times a dream was dismissed.
Sometimes all you need is a cup of coffee and a stubborn belief in your story.
And that's where the world of Harry Potter was born.
She turned small moments into magic.
Rowling's Cafe Chronicles prove greatness can emerge from the humblest beginnings.
You don't need a perfect setup to create, just a dream bigger than your excuses.
Our struggles don't disqualify us from our dreams. They can fuel them.
Many would have quit, but Rowling saw her dream as her lifeline.
Writing wasn't a luxury for her. It was a necessity. It kept her going through darkness and uncertainty.
But in the cozy corners of Edinburgh cafes, with her daughter sleeping beside her, she wrote. Cafes became her sanctuary and her office. She scribbled on scraps of paper, in notebooks, anywhere she could capture her ideas.
Her reality was far from magical, living on state benefits, raising her daughter alone.
Before the world knew her name, Joanne Rowling was a single mother, struggling to make ends meet.
And sometimes you just need to keep knocking.
Sometimes the world needs time to catch up to your vision.
Her journey teaches us rejection is not the end, but a challenge to keep going.
She refused to let others define her work's value.
The world's no only has power if you let it. Your belief must be louder than the doubt.
Her persistence in the face of rejection is the heart of her story.
For Rowling, the answer was clear. She couldn't abandon Harry Potter no matter how many doors closed.
Each no was a test of resolve. How much did she believe in her story?
Some said the book was too long, others found the world too strange. No one saw the magic.
What came back was not excitement, but a chorus of rejection letters, 12 in total.
With her manuscript finished, Rowling faced the next challenge, finding a publisher.
And the world was about to change.
The magic had finally found its way out.
And that's exactly what happened.
Sometimes, a single door opening is enough to light up the world.
You don't need everyone to believe in you. Just one person, one opportunity.
But that one yes was all it took. A crack in the dam of rejection.
Rowling was even told to keep her day job.
There were no big marketing campaigns, just a quiet release.
300 went to libraries. No one predicted what would come next.
Rowling received a modest advance and a tiny print run, just 500 copies.
Her enthusiasm convinced Barry Cunningham to take a chance.
The decision wasn't made by a boardroom, but by an 8-year-old girl, Alice, the editor's daughter, who demanded to know what happened next.
After a year of rejections, hope arrived from a small publisher, Bloomsbury.
That's the power of a story with heart.
It all started with a single story written in a cafe, rejected a dozen times.
From 500 copies, a global empire was born.
Rowling didn't just write a book, she created a universe.
The story leaped to the big screen, and theme parks brought the world to life.
Translated into more than 80 languages, the magic of Hogwarts reached every corner of the globe.
The 7-book series has sold over 600 million copies, making it the best-selling series in history.
Bookstores couldn't keep up. Midnight release parties became global celebrations.
Scholastic bought the US rights for a record sum and the series exploded.
The book won awards and international publishers took notice.
Excitement built, slowly at first, then with astonishing speed.
Word of mouth spread, children were enchanted, and parents and librarians championed it.
The first Harry Potter book was released quietly, but its magic couldn't be contained. Rowling's story is written in resilience, chapter after chapter.
With talent, tenacity, and belief, you can rewrite your destiny.
Her name on that list is more than wealth. It's a testament to her journey.
From struggling to afford coffee to global icon, she proved your starting point doesn't define your destination.
Her story is a masterclass in turning passion into legacy.
Rowling's success wasn't a fluke. She built an enduring brand, captivating new generations.
Her comeback isn't just about money. It's about resilience, creativity, and responsibility.
Yet her creativity and work ethic brought her back to billionaire status.
Her philanthropy reflects the empathy in her writing. She never forgot her struggles and used her platform to help others.
She lost billionaire status not from failure, but from generosity, donating hundreds of millions to charity.
Rowling's journey from hardship to wealth is legendary. Even Forbes chronicled her rise and fall from the billionaire list. And that's a lesson for us all.
The most powerful magic is never giving up.
Her story proves what happens when you refuse to let failure define you.
The power to persevere is within each of us.
Rowling's message is hope and self-belief. Our setbacks and critics don't have the final say.
Believe in your dream enough to protect and nurture it, even when the world doubts you.
She urges writers to read, write, and develop discipline. The magic is in steady effort, not sudden inspiration.
Her advice is about persistence, showing up, doing the work day after day.
Failure teaches us resilience and clarifies our convictions.
Those 12 rejections stripped away the non-essential, forcing her to focus on what mattered, finishing her story.
She reframes failure as essential, not shameful. The fear of failure can paralyze us, but it's also the path to our greatest triumphs.
In her Harvard speech, she said, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all."
To understand Rowling's success, listen to her words. She shares lessons learned from failure. The magic is in the doing.
And shows us all what's possible.
Rowling's story demystifies success.
Success isn't luck or privilege. It's courage, consistency, and commitment.
They form a roadmap for any dream.
These lessons, embrace rejection, use your time, finish what you start, are practical and powerful.
The discipline to finish separates dreamers from achievers.
Rowling's determination to finish her manuscript made everything else possible.
Lesson 3. Finish what you start. An idea is just an idea until it's executed.
What small pockets of time can you use? They add up to something big.
Lesson 2. Use the small moments. Rowling wrote in stolen minutes, proving you don't need perfect conditions to make progress.
Lesson 1. Rejection is redirection. Each no made her more resilient and led her to the right opportunity.
Rowling's journey is a masterclass in turning dreams into reality, with lessons for anyone striving to create. What's your dream, and what's one small thing you can do today to move toward it? The magic is waiting.
Every great journey begins with a single courageous step.
Let's create a community of encouragement, lifting each other up.
Be brave. Share your dream, write it down, speak it out loud.
The world is waiting for your magic.
Your dream deserves a chance. You deserve a chance.
Her determination to finish motivates us to take the next step.
Her cafe chronicles inspire us to use the time we have.
Her rejections remind us, a no is not the end.
Let Rowling's story be your permission to believe in yourself again.
We all have a Harry Potter inside, a unique story only we can bring to life.
What dream are you holding on to? Is it a book, a business, a skill, a change?
Her story is about the potential in all of us.
We've walked through Rowling's journey, from cafes to the global stage.